Hey there everyone, Zaire here. Welcome back to CrossCode. So last time we beat the game. But perhaps not as well as we could have. So I did look up what needs to be done to get towards the good ending. I don't have the full details, I just know how to start it. And I have a general idea of what to expect. I'm not sure I like it, but we'll see. Oh! Skip the final raid and dungeon. I like that. Dream will be a lot shorter than I expected. Well, no. I've got other stuff to play after this. It'll be fine. Good morning, Lee. Lee? Another bad dream? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You want to talk about it? I see.
Oh, hello, Lee. Hi! We just keep running into each other recently, don't we? Actually, this is very convenient since I wanted to speak with you. Why? I just had a quick talk with Lynn. I'll need to take a little break from the game soon. That means I won't be around for some time. Why? It's personal stuff. I'd rather not talk about it, sorry. I will still be around the next few days, though, if there's anything else you'd like to do. As usual, just call me via D-Link. See you. Bye.
Well, we should not forget that we are logged into an MMO. There's still that real life out there, for the others at least. Sorry, I should have worded that differently. Actually, I have good news. The plan to reach the Evotar server is almost complete. We'll have to storm Vermilion Wasteland together with a lot of other players. You remember how strong some of the enemies were over there, correct? There's still some time to prepare. Should make sure your stats and equipment level are as high as possible. Might be worthwhile to visit Rhombus Square for that. Once you feel ready, let's go back to the hideout and discuss the remaining details with Satoshi and Shizuka.
Why, hello there, Lee. You're here as well? Hi! Lee, dear, it's good to see you. I just had a talk with Trani. Did he tell you the news already? It's a shame, but that's how it is. In moments like this, real life has to come first. Today really isn't the best day, eh? Not only is Trani gonna leave, but I had to cancel a special endgame quest I was planning to partake in together with Albert. Why? He's meeting his old friend somewhere in Rhombus Square. I'm not supposed to tell anybody, but why should I care when he just drops our plans so quickly? Just make sure not to tell Buggy about it. I would be really angry otherwise.
Okay, so it does seem like they're very, very subtly hinting towards what we have to do. I would not pick up on these hints in the slightest. So I think it's over here. We have to find a certain person and talk to them.
Hi!
Oh, good day, Lee. Having a stroll around Rhombus Square.
Oh, who are you? A new member of the First Scholars?
Yes, she just joined a couple weeks ago.
Well, then, I hope you're enjoying Crossworlds, young lady.
Lee!
Oh, yes, I'm Ivan. Nice to meet you.
Actually, something quite peculiar about her. It seems her speech module isn't working.
Oh, it isn't? She just said her name, though, didn't she?
We believe she is using some kind of workaround that allows her to say a few words.
Hi. Bye. How? Why? Sorry.
This is very strange. I'd suggest you contact support, but if you already rely on a workaround like this, the problem must be really persistent.
You think there's anybody you could talk to about this?
Not really. I'm unfortunately out of touch with the development department.
I expected as much.
There was that one time when I tried to promote some research projects to integrate upcoming AI technologies. I talked to some of the engineers back then, but it wasn't met with a lot of enthusiasm, so I gave up on it. It's really a shame.
I heard that Instatainment cut down on the R&D department in general, didn't they?
That's pretty much the case, yes.
Why?
Business is going well enough, and most shareholders want to avoid risks as much as possible. Instatainment has lost much of its innovative spark these days. Oh, is it that late already? It's time for me to go. Anyway, it was nice to see you again, Albert. Until next time.
Sure. Just let me know when you have some free time again.
Have a nice day, everyone.
Bye.
Well then, I have to leave as well. Goodbye.
Bye.
Who was that person? He seems to be closely involved with Instatainment. What was his name again? Ivan? No way. Must have been Mr. Vestorovich. He's a shareholder of Instatainment. I can hardly believe this. He's supposed to be such a busy person, yet here he was, talking casually with Albert. Lee, this is huge. Mr. Vestorovich, he has been active in the field of AI for some time now. I tried to get in touch with him back when Satoshi was still at Instatainment, but we never had any luck. However, since Albert seems to know him personally, we might get our chance to meet him. I am 100% positive he would be thrilled to learn about Evotars. So, now we just have to reach Albert and ask him about it.
How?
That is the tricky part. Remember the hologram projector in the first room of the First Scholar HQ? If we can meet him personally there, I might be able to talk to him directly. Looks like he's still online. Let's just head to the meeting room and see if he's close by. So it's my understanding that there's a very narrow window to trigger that conversation. And then we move one step forward from this to where story progress, and he disappears, and you're locked into the bad ending. Albert isn't here. Maybe upstairs? No luck up here either. Should we try to contact him via D-Link?
Hi.
Hello again, Lee. Is something the matter? Something about me? Something about you? Something between us? I'm sorry, but I really don't have time for a guessing game right now, Lee. Please try to discuss this with someone else. That did not go too well.
Sorry.
Let's be more persistent. Just call him again. Come on, I know you can do it, Lee. Oh boy. A call. Not only a call, but a second call. I feel you.
Hi.
Again already?
Sorry.
Are you just calling me again to say sorry? That's fine. Just don't call me again. Thank you.
Wait!
Oh. Well? Lee, I know it is unpleasant, but try to be more assertive. The future of Evatars may very well depend on this call.
Lee! Hi!
Lee, enough already.
Wait! Wait!
Is this something important? And you can't discuss this with anyone else? Oh, bother. What should we do then? Should we meet in person? In Crossworlds, I mean. Alright. Maybe that way you will get your message across. Where should we meet, though? Inside the headquarters, maybe? Good. I'll be there soon. Perfect. You did it!
Lee!
Now you just have to wait for him on the ground floor and try to drag him into the meeting room.
Hi.
Here I am. So what did you want to tell me? Or rather, how? In the meeting room. So, what now? Lee, I need to see the serial number of the projector again. Hello, Albert. Who are you? My name is Sergei Asimov. I am an acquaintance of Lee. Pleased to meet you. I'm sure all of this is very unexpected. Quite unexpected indeed. I'm here because I want to talk to you about Lee, her circumstances, and other things. But before that, I want to emphasize that all of this is highly confidential. I need your word that you will not share this information with anybody else. It is fine. I can keep a secret. Alright then. First things first, about Lee. She is in fact not controlled by a player. Come again? Lee is controlled by an AI. Come again? AI. An artificial intelligence? I know what it means, but it's very hard to believe. I mean, yes, she can barely talk, but she reacts very naturally otherwise. Well, it certainly does explain some of the weird circumstances from before. What about you, Mr. Asimov? What exactly are you doing here? I'm merely connected to the game to watch and support her. I see. So why is this player controlled by an AI? And why do you want to talk to me about this? It will take a bit longer to explain all the details. That's why I suggest we two talk about this somewhere outside of the game. You should be able to see my contact info next to the hologram. Fine. I have to admit, you've made me curious. Alright then. Lee, I need to log you out for the time being. We'll talk again later.
Bye.
Until then. Good morning, Lee.
Hi.
So, things have been progressing surprisingly fast. I explained the situation to Albert, and we got in touch with Mr. Vestorovich. And we have ourselves an appointment. Mr. Vestorovich wants to meet you in person. He's expecting you in his mansion in Rhombus Square. Albert will pick you up at the Sky Rail station in Rhombus Square's South Arch, and lead the way. We should hurry. Mr. Vestorovich is a busy person. Hello. Good day, Lee.
Hi!
No time to waste. Please come this way. Mansion is further down. Even got his little ninja run. He's waiting inside. He wants to find out just how advanced of an AI you really are. Well, just try to act naturally. Human-like. Pretty much like you did so far. Just in case something goes wrong.
Ah! There you are!
Hi!
Welcome to my little mansion, Anna. It's nice to see you again.
Lee!
Did I get your name wrong? Right, your name is Lee.
I think you did that on purpose.
I'm sorry. My memory for names has been bad today. My words, too. I'm sorry, my memory for names has seen better days. Anyway, I'm glad you arrived safely. It's good to see that you managed to stay dry with all the rain outside.
None of these are great answers. It's not raining outside. Guess Y is probably the closest.
Why?
Huh? Did I say something strange? Oh, wait, I forgot. It's sunny out there, isn't it? I probably sound like a senile old man to you, don't I? Ouch! Ow! That was a bit too honest, don't you think?
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just testing you. I was told you were an AI. One of the most effective ways to distinguish a poor AI from a human is testing how it reacts to nonsense. And despite your lack of speech, I have to say, your reactions so far seem very much human-like. I'm impressed. Anyway, let's do a little quiz. Don't worry, it should be simple. This way, please. Ladies first.
Time travel.
Go! Okay, Lee, are you ready? Good. First question. Say, Lee, do you remember the appearance and taste of fruits and vegetables? In that case, what's your favorite?
I don't think she has eaten anything. If you were to ask me personally, of all these, bananas.
Good. Bananas, you say. Please remember this for a moment.
Ah, okay, memory.
Now to something else. Some time ago, I had a long talk with an old friend. He just went on about his garden at home. Yada yada, bonsai trees, blah blah, flower beds. He just kept going. And when he was done, I told him this is all really fascinating. Here's my second question. Did I tell him the truth?
I can't see the log, can I? Oh, no, there it is. I mean, it seems pretty obvious in part of my mind, but because I'm being tested as a Turing machine, or during a Turing test, the pressure's on, so you start second-guessing yourself. But no, from what he's saying, he didn't seem like he was interested at all.
Alright, last question. So, remember your favorite food item?
I mean, you'd asked me a set of vegetables and fruits.
Oh. What color is most commonly associated with it?
So what were the earlier choices? Tomatoes, which would be red. Eggplant, which would be purple. I don't remember the green one. But yeah, I chose bananas, so yellow.
The color of bananas is yellow. Sounds reasonable. Good. This concludes our quiz. And you handled this one perfectly, that's for sure. Now, you could in fact just be a human-controlled program mocking an AI. But Mr. Asimov proposed a little experiment to prove that you are in fact a real AI. He gave me a small program to send you a pre-recorded message. I will send this message now. Get ready. Hello, Lee. This is a pre-recorded message. Mr. Asimov claimed you are capable of receiving and understanding the full recording in a split second. That is certainly a feat impossible to humans. In the middle of this recording will be a simple question.
Yeah, and that's why we've got the pendulum, because it's frozen right now. Because we're processing all this at super speed. But we not being AIs.
Be careful not to miss it.
In the middle of this recording will be a simple question. Okay, so somewhere he's going to go on, and he's going to put a question in there. And I'm going to have to remember that question. Is that it?
Anyway, the weather sure is nice, isn't it? I'm just talking to add some padding to this recording. Don't mind me. Well, that should be sufficient. Here's the question. What is 6 divided by 2? Please remember the answer until after the recording is over. Now, on to something else. Some of my peers find it rather strange that I sometimes play crosswords, you know? They keep telling me a person in my position should have better things to do. But why should it matter what I do as a recreational activity? Plus, I feel the technology of crosswords is highly fascinating. Of course I do. That's why I invested into entertainment, after all. Anyway, this is the end of the recording. Now, please answer my question from before.
3.
Absolutely incredible. You received a recording of about a minute and responded to it almost immediately. This proves without a doubt that you are indeed an AI. Pretty much the most human-like AI I have witnessed so far.
I'm a little confused. Like, that was a pre-recorded message. So she was able to process sound, so she accelerated the recording? Because the sound itself wouldn't carry any, like, meaningful data other than what the sound is and looks like. Maybe she's really good at analyzing sound. Like, data representation of a sound wave.
Mr. Asimov, I am honestly impressed.
I'm very glad to hear this.
I'd like to meet up soon to discuss this matter in more detail. Please contact my secretary to make an appointment.
I will do that right away. Thank you for your time.
No, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to see this. And Lee, I hope you enjoyed our conversation as much as I did.
How?
Oh, quite the sassy girl, aren't you? Goodbye, Lee, and I hope to see you again.
Bye! Back again. How was it? It went really well. Could you hear that? Mr. Vostorovich, at least, seemed very intrigued. If we can convince him of the potential of Evotars, we might get Instatainment to support the research after all. Oh no, maybe he could. Like, we have a connection, he has the contact details, so maybe they can talk now. Which means we might be able to create a future for Evotars. Lee! This is great news. Anyway, next I suppose you have to resolve this whole Evotar ground situation, right? Right. and we are on it. Please make sure not to tell anyone else about Lee just yet. It is important that we keep things secret for now. Understood. If there's anything else I can help you with, please just let me know. Of course. And thanks a lot for everything so far. No problem. See you around.
Bye!
So, what next? Right. Getting ready to re-enter Vermilion Wasteland. Once you feel prepared, let us visit Shizuka and Satoshi again at the old hideout. Kiro? Oh, okay, I guess that's his avatar name. I really have to get around to watching Avatar at some point. It changed me, I haven't. But I think his avatar was pretty close to that character. Where's that? Records. Roughly. Where was it again? Nope, not that. I guess at this point, still go through the dialogue at normal speed as if it was our first time seeing it. So we don't know when things are going to branch off. Though if they give us a skip option, I'll take that. Hello again, Lee. Do you think you're prepared to execute the plan? Mind that once we start, things will have to move quickly. So, are you ready? And this is the point of no return. Alright then, let's get everyone together. Okay, where to start? I looked a bit more into the technical side of things. The Evotar server is most likely derived from an old version of the official game servers. That means it should be vulnerable to a certain DOS attack we experienced in the past. Oh, using the hit stun overflow issue? Correct. Oh, please, for us common folks, too. Well, in other words, there is a way to make the Evotar server crash. Crash very, very badly. Once it happens, Sidwell will have a hard time restarting it. Thus, the server will not respond to anything, including queries to wipe the data. It will give us enough time for Lee to reach it physically. That sounds very promising. So, how exactly will it work? How do we make it crash? The keys are the Evotars running around Vermilion Wasteland. We need to subject them to a certain type of field effect, as many and as quickly as possible. If we succeed, things should overflow on the server, making it crash. However, for this to work, we'll need a lot more players to participate. That's why I plan to involve a few other players, specifically those Lee has met before.
Involving other players. I suppose it's a risk we have to take.
I currently see no other options, unfortunately.
So, what about me? I can't enter the official playground, but I can move around Vermilion Wasteland. Should I help?
I think it would be better if you avoid logging into the game while we storm the Evatar ground. Since Sidwell is aware of your current location outside the game, you need to be quickly relocated. Otherwise, things will end with him taking you hostage.
Right. There's the real life side of things as well. One last thing. Did you manage to talk with Gotham? I tried. It's been acting very strange. Even more strange than usual. And that's saying a lot. Once I mentioned Lee, he started raving about how she managed to escape his dungeon tower. I guess you really left an impact. Anyway, I decided I'd better not tell him too much. Really, he's pretty much turned into a nutcase by now. That is worrisome.
We'll see if we can drag him out somehow. I know a few people from the maintenance crew that might be able to help us with this.
Good. Then, how do we proceed?
For now, we should call it a day. As soon as I have everything prepared, Lee and I will try to gather the other players. And once we have the help we need, we start with the plan as soon as possible.
Alright, let's give it our best shot.
That we will. See you soon.
Good night. Bye!
Lee? Should we log out now?
Wait.
You seem to like this place. Well, are you nervous? Same for me, really. This plan is very risky. There's so many things that could potentially go wrong.
Why?
Sorry. Building confidence is not exactly my strong suit. By now you probably already guessed it, but I plan to involve the other First Scholar members. We'll need their help to properly execute the plan. It also means I have to explain the full situation to them, and tell them about you. I understand that you're nervous about this, but there really is no way around it. And I am pretty positive they will understand. Trust me on that. You are no stranger to them anymore. Also, here's something I should have said a long time ago. Thank you, Lee. We had such a long journey together. We went through such a number of hardships, and you always kept going. Really, I could not have imagined a better partner.
Lee?
So, what about now? Ready to log out?
Bye.
Good night, Lee.
She responds.
Good morning. She looks scared.
Well, it might be due to your appearance.
I suppose. One moment, then. This should be more casual. Can't you speak?
That's something we need to look into.
But you still seem to understand us, don't you?
Interesting.
A mute woman that can still listen. How nostalgic. Say, do you remember your name? So, what should we call you then? How about Lee? Here are images of different landscapes. Do you remember what forests look like? Well then, can you point at the image showing forests? That's correct. So you remember basic concepts pretty well already. So, what about yesterday's sign? Can you still do it? You forgot already? Oh dear. Is there any sign you do remember? Well, that's something. It's pretty clear now that it's not just your speech that's missing. Writing things down doesn't work. And we only get so far with hand signs. It's like you're missing the ability to recall words or any abstract concept. Lee, it's okay. Please don't feel bad about this. Hello, Lee. Always the same. Isn't it funny how it always goes the same way? All the support I gave them, all the things I did, it suddenly doesn't matter. Just because of conflicting ideals. And all at once, things have to go hostile. Sorry, this really shouldn't concern you. So, any more hand signs you remember? Alright, so you can still count. That is something you picked up rather quickly. Oh, back to trying this again? Don't worry. You won't need this for any of the signs. What is it? Do you want me to tell you more about her? Well, we met through work several years ago. She was competent, hardworking, mute, but that didn't stop her from doing her job. We communicated via writing at first. Then I learned sign language. But even then, she never was much of a talker. Just very, very good at listening. My job was all about having good relationships. I've met so many people, always busy keeping up connections. Yet, it was all so very shallow. With her, it was different. She was one of the few people I could speak openly to. It's similar with you. I suppose I just get along well with mute people? So what? We're just humans. The world's most self-absorbed creature. We really like to think highly of ourselves. And sure, we certainly came and went far. But in the end, we're just another kind of creature lost in this vast universe. Lee, do you remember what a clear sky looks like at night? Out in the countryside, no town or city nearby? I hope one day you will. It was like a boundless sea of stars. When you see it, you start to realize just how insignificant we are to this world. It's done. My final creation. Time to put an end to this. All of this. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to be upset if we skip it. Good morning, Lee. Hi. Did you sleep well? Well then, time to get everyone together. How? I am happy you asked. I worked really hard and managed to add a couple more words to your vocabulary. Oh yeah, that would have been useful yesterday. Meet. I'm sure that will help getting everyone together, correct? Meet Lee! Exactly. But wait, there is more. Thanks! You're welcome. Well then, let us call the others. The goal is to get everyone to assemble in the meeting room at the first Scholar HQ. Let's move there first, shall we? Of course nobody is here. That would have been too easy. Well then, let's try to contact everyone via D-Link. Time to use your new vocabulary.
Hi! Oh, bonjour, Lee. It's good to still see you in the game. Trony's been offline for several days now. I suppose he's gone for good. Didn't even say goodbye, that dork. Oh well. So what's up? Should we start a party? Meet! Pardon? Meet Lee! You want to meet? Where should we meet? Lee, wait! Oh! You'll wait to meet at your current location? Oh, then let me check. Ah, you're at the headquarters. I'll be right there. Thanks! You are surprisingly talkative today, Cherie. See you soon. Bye!
Hey, that worked better than I expected.
Oh, hello, Lee. Hi. Sorry! Huh? Lee, sorry. Oh, you mean about what happened before? Lee, it was just a hug. Don't worry about it. It wasn't even that strong. No broken spine. All good. Oh, really? It's all yesterday's snow to me. Meet Lee. What now again? Meet Lee. I don't know. Don't you think this is a bit too soon? Just one hug and now you want to meet me privately in there? Why? Oh, I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry. Do you want to have a meeting with all First Scholar members? Alright, I can get everyone together if you like. Thanks! No worries. Give me a moment, I'll be right back.
Great. Schneider helping out would make things a lot easier. Honestly, I would have asked Albert to get everyone together, but it seems he's not online yet. Let's hope he will show up soon. Well then, next, let us call Apollo and Yarn. We need all the help we can get, Lee.
Hi!
Hello, Lee.
Spheromancer Lee, it's good to see you.
Lee, meet.
Excuse me?
Meet Lee.
I think she wants us to meet her.
So, does this mean you're ready for our next duel?
This is a very comfy building for an HQ. I like it.
Why, thank you.
So finally I meet the famous grasshead I've heard so much about. The name's Apollo, Tri-Blade. I cannot speak. The name's Apollo, Tri-Blader.
By the way, aren't we all just grassheads of different colors?
Ah, you're right. Well, at least I have the color of fresh grass. Yeah, but I'm the wise grasshead. Listen to your elder, Greenhorn. Alright, screw these metaphors.
Hi! Quiet, everyone. Let's hear what Lee has to say. Lee! Me?
I'm loving it so far.
Lee, the hologram number. I forgot the number. Hello everyone.
Sacre bleu!
My name is
Lee, who is that guy?
I was just...
Emily, just let him talk.
Thank you. My name is Sergei Asimov. I'm here to explain these circumstances to you. All of you should be aware of her speech module issues by now. However, there is another aspect of Lee you are probably unaware of. Lee is an AI. Her avatar is controlled by an artificial intelligence.
What? You're joking.
Spheromancer Lee! Does this man tell the truth?
Sorry. No way. That can't be true. You definitely fooled me. So, wait, does that mean a bot managed to join our guild?
Ah, this is amazing!
Lee, dear, so are you an NPC? I'm very confused right now.
He's a regular avatar, controlled by a very special kind of AI. Let me just start from the beginning. We finally met Satoshi and Shizuka, hidden somewhere in Sapphire Ridge. That's how we learned everything and how we could come up with a plan. A plan to storm Vermilion Wasteland, to reach the Evotar server. And that is where we are right now. Damn. What a convoluted situation.
Spheromancer Lee, I don't know how to respond to this! All this tech talk just went way over my head. But what was this part about punching through dungeon walls? That sounded awesome!
I'm still so confused.
Don't worry, hon. This situation is very particular. Okay, now this is where you come in. In order to properly storm Vermilion Wasteland, we need your help. So please, for the sake of Lee, and all Evotars, can we count on your support?
Count me in! Lee is a dear friend to me. She can be an AI or a loaf of baguette for all I care. Of course I'll help her. You're right. Lee is a member of this guild and we should support her. I mean, sure, this situation is crazy and storming Vermilion Wasteland might get us in trouble. But how often do you get the chance to break into unfinished game territory? Am I right?
True words, my dude. This sounds like a crazy kind of raid. I'm not sure I can approve of all this rule-breaking behavior. However, the way Evotars are currently treated is a disgusting display of injustice. By my name and the honor of the Spheromancers, this cannot stand!
Seconded.
Very true. We First Scholars cannot abide such cruelty. Lee, you have our support.
Indeed.
Also, everyone get down from that table.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. Thanks!
Honestly, I never expected this amount of enthusiasm. I'm very glad we have you on our side. Now we just have to find a good time that fits everyone. The sooner, the better.
It's the weekend and I have time. Let's do it today.
Let's. Yeah! Let's storm Vermilion Wasteland! Sure, today is good.
I was planning to do some shopping today. That was a joke.
Alrighty, today it is.
Fantastic. Then let us meet in about an hour in front of the dojo in Sapphire Ridge. The entrance to Vermilion Wasteland is nearby. Also, before you leave, we should try to establish a direct communication channel. Please, give me a moment. We're all set. Now I can talk directly to all of you.
Nice. I'll quickly optimize my equipment and gather a few items. See you soon!
Alrighty, Elle and I had better prepare as well.
See you soon.
Sergey? Quick question. You said there was an Evotar copy of me in Evotar ground? Potentially interrogated?
Yes, that is correct.
Ah, young. I better log out and quickly change all of my credentials. I'll meet you at Sapphire Ridge.
Spheromancer Lee,
We shall prepare as well. We'll show them what it means to deal with the wrath of the Spheromancers! Ishiri! Now I finally understand what's been going on with you. You really must miss him, no? That other Lucas and Avatar ground? We'll get him out of there. Promise. Damn it! I'm gonna kick Sidwell's dead ass so hard, he'll never sit well again. I gotta prepare.
I guess that is it. We're all set. We'll meet with everyone else at the dojo in Sapphire Ridge. We'd better be prepared as well. I was just there and I already forget where it is. This wasn't the teleport I had. Oh, okay, yeah, we're all here.
Hi! You've all gathered and are ready.
Good. That delivery. Good. Then let us reveal the secret entrance.
Whoa!
Here we are. This cave will directly lead to Vermilion Wasteland.
It really is here. A whole new area of the playground. This is exciting.
Now this is the last chance for everyone to prepare. Once we go through here, there's no turning back. We'll have to act quickly to catch Sidwell by surprise. Lee, please enter the cave once you feel ready to start. Are we ready to storm? Are you ready to storm Vermilion Wasteland? Good. Everyone get ready. The time has come. Let's proceed through the cave and assemble right before the exit. I'll give you further instructions on what to do when you are there.
Alrighty, let's go, everyone.
Good day, Lee.
Hi!
You really are by far the most human-like AI I've experienced. You passed the Turing test with flying colors.
Lee!
Let's hope that Ivan thinks the same way. I really do hope that we'll be able to create a place for Evotars like you here in Crossworlds.
Thanks!
Alright, listen everyone. Behind this door lies Vermilion Wasteland. Let's quickly discuss how we will proceed from here. Our goal is to assemble as many Evotars as we can find, get them close to the quest hub to the east, and then subject them to a certain field effect. We need to do this as fast as possible. That's why I suggest we split into 3 teams. Team A will run straight to the quest hub and deal with the all Evotars of that area. I suggest that Lee is part of that team.
Then I'll join Team A as well. Lucas, you too. No more level excuses. Alright.
Good. Then we need 2 more teams tasked with gathering all Evotars of the area and leading them to the quest hub. Team B will take care of the forest in the north, and Team C the river delta in the south.
Yarn and I will take care of the forest. Alrighty, at least Buggy, Al, and me for Team C.
Perfect. We're all set. Everyone get ready. Operation start! feel like this has happened before. Yes, definitely. Back in the tower dungeon. Looks like the interior has been changed quite a bit, though. We better avoid breaking through the walls this time. We are here to take on Gotham's challenge, and I'm sure he does not want us to cheat. I suppose we reach the top?
We seek the ultimate experience, and everything changed when we met you. Once an empty vessel, a caged bird. Now back again, whole and free. Filled with boundless resourcefulness, born out of hope. You are the one, the player we desired, and thus, the ultimate experience shall begin! And thus, the experience is over. Our desire has been fulfilled. Our purpose has been served.
Gotham? What are you doing here? Are you insane? Not on the instant matter construction! Stop this! Congratulations. You beat the challenge. And I gave my word. Use the teleporter over there. I'll bring you right to the server. Sergey. He's with you, no? I'm glad. Gotham, from this day on, it will all disappear. Million Wasteland, the designer, my creations, my work, all gone. But I'm glad, after causing all this misery for so long, finally, it is over. Lee, I have a bad feeling about this. Wait. Please tell everyone that I'm sorry. No, don't say that. Lee, you have to stop him, somehow! Wait! It's time for me to log out. Gotham, no! This is it. You reached the server. Nothing I can do here. Fixing the issues following the crash is beyond me. And access to the environment server remains blocked. Despite what just happened. Why? Gotham, it's very unfortunate. Why? This is on you, Sidwell. I didn't expect this to happen either. Why? Because of this business. Because it went on for too long. That's why it happened. That's what you believe, anyway. Of course, this was not intended. Yet it was you who pushed him into it. To be frank, I'm almost surprised this venture went on for as long as it did. Let's be honest, this whole interrogation program wasn't exactly a stable business model. Yet, all things considered, it was a success. How? How, you wonder? Well, how could I possibly consider all of this a success? Maybe I just wanted to keep a highly advanced AI technology away from the public, delaying the inevitable impact it would have on today's society. Wait. Pfft. Of course not. It was just very profitable, really. Confidential information can sell incredibly well if you know the right people. Joking now, are we? Well, in the end, the power of empathy foiled my plans. Everybody fighting for the well-being of Evotars. And now that the secret is out, and so many players know about it, there's no way for me to continue. Honestly, there wasn't even any point in waiting for you to storm this place. By the time you managed to escape the Evotar ground, I knew I wouldn't be able to run this business for much longer. Yet, it felt wrong to end things right away. I was curious. I wanted to know how you'd attempt to reach the server. That's why I decided to wait. A decision I now regret, after what happened to Gotham today. I am sorry. Anyway, this business is over. Time to move on. Bye. You remember, don't you? The time we spent together in that room in Vermilion Wasteland? Those days were strange indeed. Part of me hoped that things could have stayed that way. That you'd remain oblivious to the truth. And there's the other part. I was glad that you escaped. You traveled the whole playground. Saw other places. It certainly was nice watching you out there. Farewell, Lee. What the hell? Leaving just like this. You took 3 people, their talents, their dreams! You pushed them into your criminal schemes! How dare you even call this a business! How dare you just walk away like this! Damn it! Lee, it's time. Let's secure the data, Lee.
Hi. Lee, you're back!
Spheromancer Lee, have you returned victoriously?
Did it work?
Yes, we did it. We recovered backups for all Evotars I found on the server. Satoshi, Lucas, they were all safe. Meanwhile, it looks like Sidwell gave up on his business. He logged out and disappeared.
And what about Gotham? What happened?
I'm sorry. Gotham, he committed suicide within the dungeon compound.
What?
It happened so quickly, and there was nothing we could do to stop him. Shizuka, I'm sorry.
No. That idiot! Now of all times! Why would he do this now? Day after day! You stupid god figure. Preparing those interrogations, I just thought he didn't care anymore.
One thing I never considered, it was him who took on the heavy burden, handling the worst part of Sidwell's business. Must have lost control a long time ago. This was it. Our long journey was about to end.
So, Sergey,
Yes?
Now that you've gathered the Evotars, what's next?
Well, I have to get in touch with Instatainment and explain the whole situation. And hopefully we'll be able to create a proper future for Evotars that way.
So, what will happen with Lee now?
I'm afraid I cannot afford to keep her in the game for much longer. I'm not allowed to do that in the first place. And I really should not break company rules while I try to discuss the matter with them.
But there's no need to log her out right away, no? You can at least play together for a little longer, we?
I suppose. There's no reason to rush things now.
What are we waiting for then? Off to the playground!
It all began when I set out to find my long-lost colleagues. My old friends.
Back to where our journey started. By now, those enemies are kind of a joke, no? Sure. Now they are. I bet you got beat up plenty by those hedgehogs in the beginning. No, not at all. Those hedgehogs were easy peasy, right, Lee? Lee. Right. I forgot you were well prepared thanks to my amazing tutorial. Sure.
Back then, she was the only clue I had. That's why I put her into the game.
Cold, cold Birken Trail. First mountain for every seeker to conquer.
And it's filled with cute little frog buddies. I still feel bad about beating up so many of them.
Now, Jorn. These little bunnies might seem cute, but they can cause quite a lot of havoc as well. Have you heard of the Great Frobbit Plague? How?
There's some history I do not want to hear, thank you. I only wanted her to remember. Remember what happened. Tell me where I could find them.
Finally, our party reached the blooming oasis to the east. The maroon tree in all its majestic glory was but within a stone's throw. Lee! Wait! Indeed, the soothing breeze and calm waters were inviting for a little break. Alas! There was no time to waste. We had to continue our journey. Why?
And so we kept playing, traveling the playground, hoping for memories to return.
Back in the jungle. By the way, Lee, one thing I was wondering about. Back when you explored the jungle together with Grasshead, how often did you lose sight of him? What do you mean? Just look at your hair. It blends perfectly with the grass and plants of this place. This is nonsense! Lee? So, how often, Lee? Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
I lied to her to keep her going, protecting her from the truth. And over time I noticed this growing feeling of guilt. I suppose these are excerpts of him explaining it to Instatainment.
Sapphire Ridge, man. Good times. I played this part together with Lucas. The trial of patience was the best. We did the challenge in parallel, and I just kept miscounting on purpose. Lucas failed it like 3 times.
That's funny.
Well, he finally did it on his 4th attempt. Because he kept pushing me into the pond whenever the bamboo tripped.
Oh, ouch. Eventually, I understood what was going on. She was more than a means to an end. I finally realized that I found a new friend. I was very fortunate that you spotted me together with Ivan back then. He really seems to be excited about Evotars. That'll help a great deal when we start to talk with Instatainment.
Oh,
Were you just talking about Ivan?
No,
Come on, I want to meet him already.
forget it.
I bet he's amazing at barbecues, being a proper stakeholder and all.
Go away. Okay, let's do the pun proper justice.
I bet he's amazing at barbecues, being a proper stakeholder and all.
And then before I knew it, it was already time to say goodbye.
Oh my, what a lovely hideout. Yup, certainly beats our small headquarters. Well, we had the connections after all.
So, the time has come. I'm not sure what else there is to say other than thank you very much for everything. We could not have done it without your help.
Really, don't mention it.
We served justice where justice was due.
Sergey, you will be back, right? Please promise me she will return.
I, unfortunately, cannot give you that promise. I can only promise that I will try my very hardest to make that happen.
Lee, I'm gonna miss you so much. Bye. You have to return someday. It has to happen. Goodbye, Shri. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, Lee.
Finally, I could witness that infamous hug. Whoa.
Bye.
See you around, Lee.
Bye. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye. Let us hope we will meet again.
Spheromancer Lee!
Lee!
All right. Farewell, Lee.
Bye.
Now, please unhand me.
Goodbye, small one.
No, wait. This is awkward. Bye! Goodbye, Lee. Seriously, just how touchy can you even get? Bye!
That is my cue. Good night, and sweet dreams, Lee. Now it is up to me. Make sure we can meet again.
Alright, let's see if we earned our happy ending. He had a point. Those cliffs really do not make any sense.
A few months later.
I'm here! Did he call already? Not yet, dear. We're still waiting.
He should contact us. He should contact us any minute now. Hello, everyone. Good day, Sergey. It was good to see you again. It's been quite some time.
Bonjour! Let's cut to the chase. What about Lee?
Well, I have great news to share. Entertainment agreed to a research project within the playground. We'll be able to get Evotars back in the game in a few months.
Does this mean...
Yes, Lee will return.
Dear, please get off the table.
A new future lies ahead of you. Wonder what will happen next.
Okay, well, not overwhelmingly worth it at this point, but there's going to be more content eventually. And that's what you have to do to accomplish it. I'm undecided if I want to do the post-game, but I'm going to have some time to think about it. So with that all neatly wrapped up, that's going to be it for this today. We'll switch on to another game and round out the night. See you in a little bit.